Welcome to stream, guys. Hey, 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 what's up? Let's turn this music down a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys are all having a good day. But today, it's time for Genshin now. Everyone kick your butts into gear. We're back to Genshin. Just to finish up the story. Because we're getting to the good part. I know there's gonna be something happening. I just don't know when. So that's what we get to find out today, when we finish the story. But first... Sorry, I had to do something first. Nothing important. I'm so excited though. It started getting a little intense last time. To recap, we met all the characters. We helped little girl person get to the war. Don't know if that was a mistake or not yet, but I guess we'll find out. And then we went with Mualani to her place. And we helped them defeat the Abyss there. And then we found out that her auntie person is gonna die. So, yay. Wow. Great story so far. Really happy and uplifting and... Wow, I just... Love it here. So yeah. Anyways. That's what we're doing today. Also, I have pretzels because I did not eat enough dinner. So here we are. Hi, Lyric. Thank you for coming in to say hi. Or that one. Yeah. My mail. Oh, Mona. Thank you. Alright. Well, first things first. Let's do our dailies. Collect that, of course. I'm just gonna get these out of the way because those freaking red exclamation points bug the crap out of me. Alright. Boom. Step 2. Do dailies. Actually, can we just... We can. We're gonna do it the easy way by just condensing our... Wait. No, we can't. Just kidding. I lied. Okay? I lied. We have to go fight this big giant cube thing over here. A couple times, and then we'll be good. But yeah, after that, I think we can just start the story. I love walking on water. It's so nice, bro. Get wrecked, idiot. Where are you going? You're going over here. Come on! Wah! Okay. We're good now. Rawr. I'll break that pillar. Just you wait. Pacha! Rawr! Get wrecked, idiot! Loser! I don't know if this is fast or not, but I guess we'll find out. it was not faster, fun fact. Okay. Wait, was it? Oh, we did break the second pillar. Oh well. I guess it was faster. Let's go! Alright. Oh. Actually, well. Oh. Okay. That works. Man, being able to use resin to get your dailies done is so nice now. I put her up. Maybe I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. But too late. Alright, we go back. I wish we could just stay there, but unfortunately, that's not allowed by Genshin, so, you know. They're too lazy to let their bosses spawn in front of people, I guess. Alright. Round 2! Fight! Low. He's so low on health. Look at this guy. Where'd he go? Over here. Oh, he's helping me. How nice of him. Alright, we got him to get it this time. Bow! 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 Direct, idiot. Okay. Oh, wrong person. Bunk. 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 Bunka. 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 Booga booga. Oh, we killed him. Just kidding. We can't kill him unless we beat all his... Actually, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Anyways. Let's just, move on. That's pretty good. I'll lock it. You never know. Thank you! Alright. Now we go back over here for a little bit. Yay! My favorite! Bum bum bum! Look, the water is electricity. Whoa. We got some electric water over here. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Oh, fun. A Gucci. Wrong person. Run away from the electric water! Oh no! Well, this is unfortunate. Ooh. Out and downward. One sec. Okay, well. Ugh. It is weird playing Genshin one-handed. Where'd he go? Oh. He's helping me! Wow! What a nice person. Oh my goodness. What a nice cubert. That was the wrong person. Please die, please. Please, oh please. Please die. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I was a little nervous that we weren't actually gonna make him go to this stage yet, but we're fine. We did it. We're chilling. Alright. Ooh. We're so strong. What? Oh, okay. I was like, there ain't no way we didn't make that one. That would be crazy. That would've, okay. That was almost crazy. That's what I meant to say. What is this? Crap. That's what it is. Actually, we're not gonna do that yet. You really thought. Just kidding. Yeah. Ugh. It's really hot in my house. I think when it's like really hot outside, my nose tends to run, which is really annoying and kind of gross, but oh well. Thank you, Catherine. Uh-huh. Next! Give me all those. Okay. Oh snap. Give it to me. Grr. Okay, thank you. Alright, time to do story. We have to wait until 2 days. I think this is 2 days. But I guess we'll find out. I'm not sure. What a good track. And we're gonna, oh, no, wrong thing. And we're gonna turn up the sound. And pause that. Bum bum bum. Oh snap. Oh. Oh. Oopsies. Whoa, look at the background. Yo, that's sick. I need my good team. All the cool people. Rawr. I'm coming through. Oh. Okay, just kidding.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholosaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy.
Okay.
Oh, Ikea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
Aw, what was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so
Oh, yes.
not much has changed since we first met her.
Fair enough.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
Genius.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
Hey, that means,
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle. But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Girl! Wow.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit.
Yeah, I guess we better go to that ceremony, I guess. Well,
Jeez, she sounded a little
on my
anxious
shoulder.
there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Whoa. Don't jinx it.
Lonnie, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything.
Yeah. Does that make them cunning? Or no?
Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team?
They are spreading their forces a little thin, making them easy to take down.
Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess?
Well, they do have my sisters, so...
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple.
Interesting.
500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that, right?
Uh-huh.
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Teyvat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground.
We've run into
Unrelenting
that
black
before.
winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe. They did their research.
Exactly.
Interesting.
We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Wait a minute.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
True. That was huge. Huge for us. In other nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. The people of Natlan live in its shadow every day. Who knows how long it will take for this war to end.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting.
That's how war should be.
Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages.
Yeah.
To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic.
That's cute.
Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
You can do it. I believe in you.
We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future.
Fair enough.
Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us.
Agreed.
The sea's not going anywhere.
True. Or is it? I guess we get to go watch the Rite of Resurrection or whatever that is. We get to figure it out. See what's the deal. The big the big deal. I'm kind of curious. Oh, we are entering a domain. Lovely. Kachina, no! She's not here.
Oh, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory.
Fair.
Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Mm-hmm. And knowing her, she's probably gonna feel bad about dying. I can't imagine that's a pleasant feeling, though. Being
Yeah,
brought
she
back
doesn't
to
seem
life.
like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kinich!
Kinich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone alright?
Yep. We're all good.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up his sleeve, by the way. He's just as strong as Kachina made him out to be.
I could have done better.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Smart. Smart. Wait, would that make it easier to spot us? I don't know.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend.
Hi, Archon.
Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
That looks so sick, bro. Quiet. Come on, guys, sing along. Just kidding. This is a sick song, though. Where's Kachina?
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
There ain't no way, Kachina!
What?
What does that even mean?
Oh my, we should have known something bad was gonna happen.
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
Oh!
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Bruh.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all.
That's brave.
Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Bro, this guy is an idiot. Stop talking.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
This guy's an idiot. Shut up.
You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
True, they're salty.
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
And that.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
Why are they here? Can they please just be kicked out?
Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
That's crazy.
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
Well, I think there's a point in kicking them out, though. That's what they deserve.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
True.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
Can somebody please just guards?
You.
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Please get them.
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory.
These guys are
Maybe
idiots.
the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Were y'all even watching the competition at all? Hello? The Pyro Archon seems to be deep in thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion? That's what I'm wondering. Why isn't the Pyro Archon just like, guys, shut the heck up?
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No. She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation,
Bro.
no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Sir,
That's enough.
thank you.
There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
That's fair.
What?
Don't what us? I mean, if nobody can get brought back to life, why would we be sending people to war if that's like the only reason why they feel confident going to war?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
Right.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
That's what they get!
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
True.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me.
Well, she did just say she didn't know, so...
I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I mean, fair, but like, what can you do? That's the problem.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation.
Let's go, let's join, please.
So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Ooh.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Of course.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Cool. Get out of here. That's crazy.
I believe she did.
Hello.
Let's go.
Welcome.
I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Okay, bye. That's wild.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her.
How's it going? It's going pretty great. How are you? How are you doing today?
There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location.
Good? That's good. That's good.
Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
That's not good when you're relying on your ward being able to resurrect people.
That means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
Bruh.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan.
Well, not really, but...
She wasn't afraid of death because she knew
that's just crazy.
if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us.
She's so cute.
We were supposed to hug her and
Exactly.
celebrate with her and share her
Bro.
joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now?
We're doing what we're supposed to do. Frankly.
Sit peacefully and wait for her return?
No.
Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
Well...
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could.
She cared. Wait. What is that? The little hair sticking just straight up. It looks like a candle, bro. That's so funny. I didn't notice that.
Hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
What heck? She's literally almost smoking. Oh my gosh, you're ridiculous.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty.
Valid. Oh. Well, would you look at that? Cheers! And posture check. I mean, I didn't really have bad posture before. Oh my gosh. This shirt drives me nuts. Okay, here we go.
The raw truth can be cruel, but we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
I'm just gonna wait till you're done. Are you done? Can I drink now? Okay. Cheers. 1. Okay, there you go. Only 5? Good. Bro, I'm already almost out of water. That's crazy.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
That's true. Also, didn't I tell you the server would be dead? Yeah, you did. Not keep inventory, I got bored. Well, I think the problem is that I just stopped opening it as consistently, and we weren't getting anywhere. Like, if we had gone to beat the Ender Dragon sooner, then I feel like it would have been fine. You know? It didn't really matter in the end, though. I think it depends. Although, I think I do want to beat the Ender Dragon. I'm just gonna get everyone on the server that did care. And then just try to figure things out from there. Because I do at least want to beat the Ender Dragon, and then I'm okay with letting it die. I just at least want to do that much. Because it's not that hard.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
That's fair.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
That's fair.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils.
It was fun for a bit, but after losing items in the Nether a dozen times, it becomes pointless. Well, yeah, if you bring all of your important stuff every single time you go to the Nether, then yes, it does become pointless, doesn't it?
Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will
Anyways,
be
it
the
doesn't
same.
matter.
Belief in the pilgrimage will waver.
If you don't want to stay and fight the Ender Dragon, that's fine. But I think either this week or next week, I'm gonna just have the server open all week as much as possible. Try to get people. Please turn off drops. For this game? No. Also, I can't even turn them on or off. They're automatic, bro.
Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle
suck.
against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage.
Fair.
So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses.
Are you sure? Pretty sure there's a button for them? Nope. I've never turned it on or off. Ever. I don't even know where it'd be. So
Then we have to find another
I
way
guess
of
sucks to suck,
strengthening the sacred flame to keep the Abyss
maybe
at
you
bay.
should just play the game.
This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach.
Okay, you guys can't see it. There's something on the screen and I just can't stop looking at it.
I
It's
understand
fine.
your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
She's a very good talker.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
Okay, I'm sorry, but she looks like a gremlin. quite literally the most gremlin-looking character in this game ever. Like, look at them eyes, and then the pointy ears, and just like this, I don't know. The most gremlin character in this game, 100%.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
It's true.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop.
That is true also. Hello! Greetings from the land of maple syrup. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for dropping in. How are you? Also, Punt Paimon? That's fair.
With fewer participants, the amount of
As
contending
always.
fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
It's true.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
What if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of time?
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar.
Oh.
Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story.
That's awkward. Doing well, I came to see what this game is about. They're about to release it on Game Pass Xbox, and I love some RPGs. That's fair. It's a good game. It's a good game. Although I will warn you, this is the content that just barely released, and there's still like the whole rest of the game that we already went through. But it's awesome. I would highly recommend it.
Your sense of
Right.
self will be
Yeah.
devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls.
Oh, great. That sounds lovely.
Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before.
Oh crap.
I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
So she's the little cup of water you drop into the flowing river.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed.
Uh-oh.
You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame.
I
I
guess
will go
I'm-
search for Kachina.
Chapstick.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
Oh, I ran out of tissues. Well, heck.
I failed to protect her during
Hold
our
on.
campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Let's go! Okay, hold on. Look pretty good. Thanks. Ugh, sorry. It's just my lips are very sensitive to being chapped. And so. Also, I have allergies right now, so my nose is just all over the place. We're a mess right now. Just a little bit.
Traveler? What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn
Understood.
from me.
Then I'll support
Let's
you in
go.
any way I can.
Okie
The
dokie.
Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines.
Ooh.
If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Ah. And that's what she does during the normal Ode to Resurrection, but when she did it last time, she couldn't find her. That's what it sounds like.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
If we go with our soul, then yes.
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person.
Oh, really?
However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Won't be a problem.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if you're Traveler. Paimon's going too.
I mean, yeah, I think there's a good reason to be scared here.
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs, but that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
More about story arc. My friend told me I should look it up. Seems like it's got a lot of good writing. It is really good. I will warn you though, the first, like, town, it's a little slow. And the story is a little bit rough sometimes. But once you get past that, there's a good, like, 10 to, like, 50 hours of gameplay for the story that is just so good. You could get through it really fast. Probably took me around 30 at... Whoa. Wait, hold on. I'll show you how much story there is soon. Yeah, a lot of games like that, once you get out and start the area, it fleshes out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a good setup for the story, but the actual story in the first town is kind of eh. But yeah, once you get past that, it's awesome. I mainly play the game for the story. It's so good.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation.
Nice. The Pyro Archon really just...
Besides,
So
you're the
helpful.
ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all.
Fair.
Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious.
Oh, so she's chill. Okay. I'm legit gonna try it out. My void for RPG needs to be filled. I get that. I get that. I highly recommend. There was at one point where I just really needed more story, so I just made a new account on this and just restarted the story. It is so good. 100% I would just play it all over again.
I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
I think we've had it pretty good.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Well, it's complicated, but it looks like we're really making a name for ourselves.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
We've had a few Archons that kind of just have hated us straight up, but, you know. Yeah, kind of stop with the WoW, so now just trying to fill that old addiction. Fair. Yeah, once you get into a game like that, where you just get so sucked in, it's so hard to pull yourself out. So that makes sense.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time.
Wow, does she have some information for us that maybe we've been looking for?
Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Agreed. I was just beating myself and I don't play games to do that. I want to play them to have fun. That's fair. Yeah. Man, when games get that intense, I'm the type of person to just instantly, as soon as I stop having fun, I'm like, I'm out. Like, I'm moving to the next game. So, good for you. Yeah, you had to stop. That's good. I'm glad you could stop, because some people hate games and then they just keep going. So I think it's a skill to be able to stop playing games that you don't have fun with. Congrats, you made it out. Scary, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no. Playing a game that you just hate playing is... I hate that feeling so much. It's so awful.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you.
Well, I would say more than wounded, but okay.
It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman.
So she knows that she's going to die. Wow.
If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all.
I'm gonna stop, shut up and watch for a bit and listen to the story. Alright, sounds good. Don't mind my commentary. Just, you know, streamer things.
But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take
That's
good care
fine.
of it.
Okay.
And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
Well, hopefully it gets over fast. Oh, they're staying.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy. And we're currently at the breaking point, as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
Bruh.
We can't let the general public know that.
True. But who is she again? just wondering, you know.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices.
Fair. I love her fire hair. I know. She looks so sick, bro. It's crazy. The design in this nation is insane. It's so good.
Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
Oh, snap. Is she a playable character? Not yet. But she will be. She will be. Pretty much anyone that has a really cool design is gonna be playable. That's kind of how
The
you
sacred flame
should
must
look at
never
it.
go
I
out.
know.
Not only does it strike fear in the
crazy.
abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it's okay. I'm assuming it might take, like... They come out with an update every month, and so it's probably not going to be this next month, but maybe the month after that. Then, that's my hope. Usually, she's the Archon, and the Archons usually come out, like, right near the end as a playable character, so we'll see. We'll see. But, I mean, if it takes you that long to get to here, then there you go.
So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
Oh! Self-sacrifice. You know what? Good for you.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name-bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
Yeah.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
I was informed about the gacha, but honestly, I have good restrictions. I don't mind spending a little as long as the game is fun. My way of supporting the game. Fair. That's fair. I haven't spent any money just because I have a hard time getting myself to spend money on games. Although the gacha is fun, and also being able to like actually earn what you use to get the characters through like doing story and stuff is very rewarding. So, you know, you don't have to spend money if you don't want, but it is a fun aspect of the game, I think. if you want to, of course. So you can get it through the game. Yeah. Yep, it'll give you stuff for free if you want. Uh-oh. We got some more bad guys. Great.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with.
It's Capitano.
The secret of the ley line is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin.
Oh, shoot!
And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
Gosh.
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Sir, get out!
But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Yo. This is so sick. Oh. Okay, meteor strike. Oh. Sunglasses. Yo! What the fuck? This is epic. Get him! How does he move like that? Hello? He's just flying! Oh, they're both flying. Okay, never mind. Wait, who win? Did she beat him up? She got him good. Let's go. Oh no. Did he run away? He ran away. He's a
Masters
coward.
of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Shoot! That was crazy, bro. Holy cow. bad? He is bad. She looks
Are you
so
alright,
cool. I
Archon?
know, bro. Like an anime? It really is. Oh my goodness. Tactically retreated? I know, how could he? He's a coward. That's what I say. Honestly, I would have taken my death like a true fighter. True warrior, honestly. That was crazy. Holy cow. I think that was probably the longest fight scene that we've had in this game. Which, I'll take it. That was sick.
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
He's the first? Oh my gosh. Holy. That was intense. Uh-huh. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Whew. Got my heart racing a little bit. That was crazy. Holy.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
Well, yes.
If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
That does seem like a long time ago.
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
Probably a lot.
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis, but I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
It does tend to be how it goes, I've noticed as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
So now we have to worry about the Abyss and the Fatui. Great! That's just perfect.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being.
She did get him good, not gonna lie.
Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Oh. So basically, he's part of the nation.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Great.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further.
And how are you gonna do that? She broke his weapon? I bet he didn't see that coming. Yeah, she did. That was crazy. Although, to be fair, it was fire against ice, so like... Yeah, but bro, when she was standing there and her sunglasses disintegrated, oh my gosh, that was so sick. Oh, at that moment, I'm like, this is gonna be good. We're gonna get fed today.
Kinich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali. She should know.
Sitlali? Interesting name.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Together? With who? With her? Like both of them?
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
What? Wait, what? She can't do that anymore?
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
But didn't she just do that? I mean, fair enough. I would have liked to see a picture of that. That would... Yeah, didn't she just do it? I'm confused now. Can she not do it anymore? Is that what happened? Oh, they heard the fighting. Oh, hey, little thingy.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
You could say that.
Should
I
we
guess.
go back and check what's going on?
Kachina doesn't have that much time.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
True. She wasn't even close to losing, honestly. Right?
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emma really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Me too. That's all we really can hope for, honestly. Hope for. Wee. Oh. Do 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 do.
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribe's people are very
So this is the
adventurous.
game? Yup. Now you get to
Kinda
see
like us then.
not cutscene.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them.
Oh!
Sound like something
That sounds dangerous. Oh. A team of four?
that does sound
Yeah.
different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
But look at this. Now I am monster.
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Yeah, so... I know, it's so cute! They have little powers and stuff. Bum bum bum! I know. It's one of my favorite parts about this new region. They just added it. How do I get out again? Oh, well, that's not what I want. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we got some cool characters in our party. You know. But yeah, usually you're in a party for whenever you fight or walk around and stuff like that. Yeah, it's nice, it's nice.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
A bit of Dragon Age Inquisition? Dragon Age. I don't think I've heard of that.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
Well, Kachina is stuck.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Yep.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
Yep.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Well, they have a 4-man team you can swap between, like this. More medieval magic type RPG. Yeah, that sounds about right. And dragons. There are dragons in this one as well, so those are some things they have in common. Although they're probably more common in that game than they are in this game.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
Well, the Pyro Archon also said we should do this, so let us in.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
And they are all about risk-taking.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Oh, you know what, fair. It was a test. It was a test.
If you're that
Of
determined,
course.
far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
But imagine you did have a spare.
Thank you.
Ah, seems seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way.
Good to know. Good to know.
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
She has a younger sister?
Oh, you have a younger sister?
I guess I just shouldn't speak, because apparently the game will do it for me.
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Wayna, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your
Good
intended
question.
destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone
Lots
is
of
like a fishing
rivers
boat
today.
drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
Do we have a fisherman?
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Yeah, that'd probably be nice.
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Good to know.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
I've never heard it before.
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies.
Oh.
I've heard stories about him.
Okay, maybe I have heard it before.
Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Alright.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Thank you. I hope so too. Hopefully we can get our girly back. Cause she wasn't really supposed to die forever. And we don't really want that to happen.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him!
Let's see.
Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
His voice, though.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
Well, that is kind of what the Ode of Resurrection is for, no?
No. If you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Seems like there's a lot about this we don't actually know.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request.
Okay.
After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
We'll see what we can do.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're...
Yes.
Oh,
but
sorry,
I'd
I
rather not
skipped.
get into it if it's all the same to you.
Oh. Okay.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Good point.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Why are we the ones holding on to it? So it's 2 stones. It looks like.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world.
Huh.
Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Okay. Yeah, let's go somewhere safer.
Wow, you
Or
got all
somewhere-
that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius.
I guess so.
I'll go find an open
I
area and
wouldn't
start
know.
setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you
Alright.
saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
Well, I guess we'll find out now, won't we?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom.
Oh.
Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Sounds like a good idea.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's split up. See that
Right.
clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done.
Up there? Okay.
Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
Why would you do that?
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore.
Huh?
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so
Bro's got some
no need to
scars.
rush. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina.
Okie dokie.
We're coming for you.
Let's go save Kachina! Alright. Where's that rope? Do you have rope? No. They don't have ropes. Do you have rope? Oh. That was a book. Okay. Rope! No. Just a radish. Oh, I guess we should probably follow what the actual story is telling us to go. That'd probably be helpful. This way. Wait. You! Rope!
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Well...
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait.
Oh.
Really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
We'll keep that in mind.
That's everything.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Okie dokie. Traveling merchant time. You! Help. Help us.
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. We're gonna need another one though.
Perfect. Is that the only one though? We actually need 2.
Yes. Why do I talk?
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
He seems like a nice old man.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
Yes. We must keep that in
know,
mind.
It's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but that is her specialty, so...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra.
Perfect.
Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Beautiful.
Perfect. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
Go.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Huge.
Here you go. By the
So
way,
cheap.
I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
Well, yes.
How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
What happened?
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together.
Oh.
Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind.
Interesting. Okay. So he got hurt, so he didn't go to battle.
It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations.
Oof.
The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Oh, shoot.
Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
So they lost. It was an impossible situation.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all.
That is tough.
I've tried
It's rough.
convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better, but...
Well, he is already trying to bring him back from the dead, so...
Anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Yeah. Right. No, we could do that. It's definitely not like we're trying to... We're not trying to bring back our friend who also died in battle or anything. Anyways.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go.
Okie dokie.
As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yes.
I think that's reasonable. Although, to be fair, Kachina died a couple of days ago and his friend died 5 years ago. So, we'll see what happens.
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
That sucks.
If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance.
Well, not with that busted leg, you probably couldn't
I
have.
always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
Well...
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
Yeah.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end.
That's... yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
Guess we'll see.
I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Okie dokie.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
The lightning. Goodness.
Look
Being
at that
very
golden
dramatic.
thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Timid adults are scared of thunder. But you're not either of those, are you?
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Busted. Ha, ta. Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Laid bare.
Okay.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
We are getting close. This is
Take it
true.
easy.
Bro, I literally collected that. Okay, that was rude. Okay, there we go. Done.
Vichama!
Look! It's an ancient name!
Quick, take it!
Ah. Next.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in
Let's
there, Malco.
go!
Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that very much.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Bro!
I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
I'll help buy some time.
Thank you.
Alright, well.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
Spamming as fast as I can.
This
Oh, my arms.
Hanging in there?
Can't hold them back much longer. We're running out of time.
Malco. No, why can't I find him? Why?
Because he's gone, bro. He died 5 years ago.
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
Uh-oh.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly. Get back!
Oh.
Jessica, wait!
We're breaking the stone. Lovely. Not the... Be careful with it, we don't have any backups. Well, that's unfortunate now, isn't it?
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker's stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
Well, yes.
We were all caught in the
Great.
shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Wait, what about the guy?
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama?
That's what I'm wondering.
Vichama!
Oh. Okay, he's okay.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
Well, that is what happens when they lose. lose, unfortunately.
Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still.
I mean, to be fair, Kachina did win. And so that's probably part of the reason her ancient name is still there. Because she didn't lose. But...
And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Probably a good idea.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Hold on. Is it his ancient name? Bro, wait. Oh.
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Wait, is this a memory?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words. Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them.
Oh, wait, these are his last words before he died. Well, he finally gets to hear them.
I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Stop. No, they're making me sad.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak. Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes.
What? Wait, did he just die?
Maybe you're right.
Oh.
Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Well, at least now he knows what his will is.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
Yeah.
A deeper pain? Why?
'Cause he had the memory of him again and couldn't bring him back?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now,
Nope, never mind.
his hands were shaking.
I don't know anything.
And his smile was forced.
Really?
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
Well...
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom.
Yes.
When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them.
Yeah.
Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable
all I have to
qualities
say.
as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
More courageous way? You mean fighting while injured?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end.
Well, but even then, he would have been like, oh, I ruined the mission, blah, blah, blah. If they ended up losing, so...
There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back.
That is true.
That's something had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated.
Yeah.
Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Let's go.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Yeah, I agree. A little bit strangely knowledgeable.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Does she have abyssal corrosion?
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Yeah.
We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Right. We're just face palming, bro. Oh, man. You would hope that he understands. Choo choo. Oh, that's her sister.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two.
What's up?
They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here.
I'm trying to decide if I like her outfit. I think I do. I think I like her outfit. I don't really see the resemblance, though.
My apologies,
It's a little
everyone. I just need to
confusing.
borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
Goodness. Bossy younger sister? Hello?
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
Got it. Did she just... She did call herself Chaska's sister, but it feels like there's more to the story.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo soars.
Really? Wait, that's sick! See, I feel like I just like this character more and more. Chaska is such a cool character. She's honestly, I think, the character I'm looking forward to most, I'm not gonna lie.
She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result.
Oh.
The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo soars. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
That's cute.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
Crazy how that works.
It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
Well, sometimes.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
So she went and did something dangerous.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say.
We have been told that before.
Still, I can
Makes
understand
sense.
where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, yes.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
So fair.
Again with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
Anyways, this is awkward.
What do you mean sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
The argument.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
Well, yeah, he didn't really put up much of a fight, if we're gonna be honest.
I feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
Yeah.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
She'll be fine.
Alright, whatever. Anything else?
She's gonna go do it anyways.
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
I like her voice actor, it's so good.
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself.
Oh?
A person is only as good as
Two-Face?
their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Oh, right, her sickness.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Well, yes.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Well,
then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
Oh wow. Dang. Anyways.
You two are something else.
I hope. I just love when she said, I'm sure Wida prefers his roof on top of his house. That's crazy.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice.
That is what happens when you're raised together, no?
It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
Yeah, about that.
According to Kenichi, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
Oh, really? Well...
about that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Stop. Not repairing it. Repairing, of course.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
That's a good line.
Huh?
Oh, I can't, bro. That's too good. Yes.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice.
Yeah.
Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later.
Sorry.
Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Understood. Bye. Have to go all the way over here. What? Crazy. Dun 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 dun. Where am I going? Who knows? Wee! Ah, wait, get the teleport. Nah. Ah, okay. We got it just in time. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Oh, there's the Pyro Archon.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
Yeah, what happened at the stadium, by the way?
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Okay.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
So she used all of her power to keep the sacred flame alive. Perfect.
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble.
Oh. Okay, sure. Lovely.
Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing.
Agreed.
Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
If you say so.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Who is she again? We've never been formally introduced.
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Huh?
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included.
your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well.
Yeah, that's
well,
fair.
Now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Let's go! Ooh. Let's go save Kachina! Le Flame. Ooh, I like this place. Where is this? Is this like the entrance to the Night Kingdom?
What is this place?
Why do I speak?
Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Oh. What are all these other things around it?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Oh, it's her storeroom. Interesting.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory.
That's fair.
Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime.
Okay. Thanks.
If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Ooh, we can learn some more. Okay. Well, sure, don't mind if I do.
This flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
Funny, because she's pyro.
This fishing basket looks familiar.
Oh.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually.
Dang!
He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it. In his eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit. To him, the sea was the battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss.
Oh.
He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch? That's what he asked me in the end.
Ooh.
Well, Paimon
That's
thinks
tough.
he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable than the prize itself. In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Oh. Well, that's
Wait,
nice.
that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
Hey, yo, okay. Going fishing with the Pyro Archon? Wait, I'm not done looking around. Hold on a minute.
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head.
True. Which is saying something.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe.
I haven't heard that one before.
The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you.
Smart.
He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
Well, who's to say?
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
Is she like really close to the Pyro Archon? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. Wait, what jar are we
There are
looking
so
at?
many jars and potions around
Oh.
here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab.
Okay.
Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here
Nice.
are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
And what's that?
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Grape juice. She making wine in there or something?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
AKA wine? Kind of. Fermenting our grape juice over here. Whoa, what's this? Sorry, I'm really into learning about all this stuff now.
This weapon is huge! Which tribe did it belong to?
Ah, that weapon belonged to Tenoch, a hero from 500 years ago. Strictly speaking, he didn't belong to any single tribe. That's because even before the disaster with the Abyss broke out, he had already been exiled.
Oh.
Exiled?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity, but he accepted it all the same. He believed it was what he deserved.
What did he do?
When the Abyss attacked, the tribes found themselves in urgent need of a powerful figure to lead them into the battle. And there was no one more courageous or resolute than him. He united the 6 tribes and accomplished great feats throughout the war. Ultimately, he perished. And because he had already lost his ancient name, the Ode of Resurrection was unable to bring him back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so, he was laid to rest, alongside the countless warriors and civilians who lost their lives, buried in the soil of his native land.
Wow. He sounds like a true hero.
Indeed. Even now, his story is told throughout the land.
That's crazy. Pretty cool, though. I can sit on the bench for a second. Alright. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, there's that. Okay. Last thing.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
I did see her wearing it. Oh. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Alright. What's next? Let's move on.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer.
Oh.
Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah.
Yeah. If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes.
Oh. Interesting. It's like a version 2 of the ancient names.
They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
The shape of time.
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future.
Yeah.
But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
Oh.
At once? I'm not sure she understands.
Yeah.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
Well, all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
Yeah.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
So ancient names record the past.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan. Also, are we going to talk about the fact that she's human?
That's correct. At
another
first,
thing?
he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood.
Oh, interesting.
By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken.
Oh.
In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
Oh, interesting. Wow. It seems Natlan has found a way around the system. That's what I'm hearing.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little Saurians we raised.
Younger sister? She has a little sister too?
I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now.
Yeah?
It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
That's crazy! Dang!
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry!
Jeez!
I'm so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes.
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together.
That's so cute.
One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians we were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot.
Oh, shoot.
My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot.
So is she part of that tribe then?
I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Oh.
Wow.
You forgave him just like that?
Isn't that what being a family is all about?
It's true.
I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Keeping it real, down to earth.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art.
But...
Anyway,
That's enough about me.
Oh.
Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please.
I like how I love how we're getting to know the individual characters so much in this story quest. Not story quest. In this Archon quest, even. It's really nice.
Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Okie dokie. Look at it all. They're all just standing there, waiting for us.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
It's her!
Am I hallucinating again?
Again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyup is being affected by the Abyss.
Oh, shoot.
I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me.
Oh.
The Wyup saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me.
Well, too late.
I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind.
Girl.
Just knowing you care is more than enough.
She is so depressed right now. We gotta get her out.
Back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final.
Tell her.
I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home.
My heart, bro.
I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Heck yeah, we've already done this much work.
Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
Great.
This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
Well, good thing we're the travelers, so nothing like that affects us.
I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
Well, maybe.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
Right.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Let's go! Unknown girl, gremlin.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my
Alrighty.
power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here.
Okie dokie.
Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
We should probably still talk about it just in case, though, don't you think?
I hope not.
Okay. I guess we won't. Never mind.
Be careful out there. I'll observe the situation.
Okay. Well, lovely.
Adventure time.
Let's go to the underground ruins. Whoa! Wahoo! Let's go! Ba 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 ba. Okay. Go! Oh, it's far away. Okay. Yeah, let's just teleport. Probably easier that way. Actually, let's go let's go heal first. And then we'll teleport. How about that? Just in case. Okie dokie. Now where are the underground ruins? Tell me. Ah, of course. The random wind blowing into a crevice. Classic. Oh, we have the perfect elements. Congrats, guys, we did it. We have the perfect team for this quest. Here's the party.
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
Oh. Well, yes.
Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think she's talking about the Saurians. I think she means actual dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Makes sense to me.
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
Oh, great.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Lovely.
No, it's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
All of us? I just wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
Thank you, Paimon.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Yes. Adventurers live for moments like these.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Yeah. Let's go! I'm getting excited now. Go, go, go! It's time to go!
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
Well, we become a Saurian. Simple enough.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Understood. Whee! Oh. Get him!
Busted. Overruled.
One with
Yeah!
Teamwork is strength.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay. It's quite a test. Let's go. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Ooh. Ah.
Whoa. The place we need to go seems really high up.
Yeah, just a bit, maybe. Perhaps. We'll figure it out, though. Oh, well, that was easy.
Quietly now.
Bunk, bunk, bunk. Bunk, 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 bunk.
Really? Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Laid bare.
Booyah! Bunk. Oh, yo! Wait, that's sick. Oh, we've used this one before, though. Bunk. Yeah, I'm kind of assuming it'll just take us where we need to go. Nothing too scary about that, I don't think. Oh. Oh, yes. Cha! 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 Yeah, get him!
I'm going in.
Oh, you know what? Actually, this isn't as hard as I was foreseeing it being. Oh. Unless we die, then, you know, that also is not ideal. But we're cracked, so it doesn't matter. Aren't we supposed to do something with that? Oh well. Ooh. Oh, is the next one gonna be a better chest than that one? Huge. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Yeah, that's fair.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
Easy for you to say. Bum bum bum. Are we not gonna talk about how I can turn into these things? Because that seems a little strange to me, but...
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Oh, Paimon. We know that we're gonna put you through anyways. In we go.
Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Oh well. Sorry, Paimon.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's abyssal energy everywhere.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Lovely.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Yeah.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed.
Hey, no fall damage? We'll take it.
If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
How does she know that?
That's it?
Don't try it now. Don't try to run
You really
away.
think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
That's true. She did say she was by the Ynab? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Fair.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Who is that?
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Ugh, my foot is falling asleep. Hold on, we have to do standing for a second. Ugh.
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Oh, wait! So this is... what's his face?
Yes. I'm Vichama's friend, Malco.
What?
I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
My legs, bro.
It's like it was seeking me out,
Hold on,
attempting
I'm
to
gonna stand
reassemble
for a
the
second.
pieces of who I used to be.
Eh.
Of course, it could only do so much.
We're gonna march for a second.
Sorry, I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
All good.
No,
We'll take
we
it.
should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker's stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more.
Yeah, that's true.
But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
This is not a very flattering angle.
Of course.
Starting to realize.
Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna auto it.
Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected.
That's cute.
Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Yeah.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
I'd have to agree with that.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power.
That's who we're looking for.
I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me.
Alright, let's go.
Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Okay. We'll be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Hold on. Okay, we gotta put everything back to normal. Alright, I think my leg's feeling a little bit better now. I think I was just like pinching a nerve or something on my leg when I was sitting. Let us assume the comfortable position to avoid that. So...
Ouch!
Oh!
Get back here! You can't go wandering. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Great. I'm glad that my person who does not have very much health and cannot be healed was the one that got hurt.
Let's try another route. This way.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Ah! 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 Help! Okay. We're chilling, it's fine. It's all good.
Not good. More monsters.
Uh-oh.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
The wind knows me.
Everybody stand back! Here comes the catch.
Can I at least be healed a little bit? Alright. I'll take it. It's good enough, I guess. I hate how all of the NPCs are just the wrong speed. Like, it's too slow for you to run, but it's too fast for you to walk.
I can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
It is kind of foggy. I do agree. It's not too bad. Traveler! Where's the rest of your party?
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Oh, never mind.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
The echo in here is crazy.
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Oh, great. Yeah, I kind of sensed that too. Where is he? Oh.
Paimon just heard it too!
Great.
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Feels like we're in a spook alley. It's Kachina! We made it! Let's go! She's so cute. Uh-oh. Yes! Bruh.
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it!
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Yeah!
Idea. Let's go!
Let's go!
Shockwave!
Oh, I cannot see. Help.
Lay to bed.
I'm going in!
Oh gosh, my characters are dying very fast. Oh!
This shall not be my fate.
Well, yeah. That does make sense now, doesn't it?
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Atta girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Well, what about the Wyab? Like, isn't
Actually, I have a request.
Yeah.
Will you come visit the YF with me?
Isn't he like one of the really important parts of the culture? And
I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as
Dark!
well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yep. Every time I will do it that way now.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe.
Actually, I think I've always done it like that. Just every time.
You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness.
Ooh.
There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam.
Oh, wow.
But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Like Kachina! You missed the most epic fight in this whole game. Unfortunate. Just kidding. I'm sure that won't be the last one.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
That is unfortunate.
Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one is better than saving none at all. That's true.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina.
Ooh, true.
Getting rid of the monster
And
might
beat
slow
it up.
down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wayab and leave this place.
They're trying to stop us. They're trying to stop our goals, but they can't
we
do
really
it.
should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, Paimon. That's what the Abyss wants us to do. I think she can last a couple more minutes. Just
No,
kidding.
I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense.
Yes, sir.
I can hold on.
Where's the totem pole?
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Okay.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wayab. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
True. While we're here.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides,
Who's supposed to, like, guide us out and protect us from the things on the way?
I don't have much time left.
Oh.
If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
Okay.
You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
How sweet. Oh. My
Does your head still hurt?
Arlecchino holding
Let me
on
help
by
you
a
walk.
thread.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Mualani trying to baby Kachina. I mean, to be fair, she has been stuck in this place for, like, probably at least 2
Adventure
days. Maybe longer. Who knows? Is this water or ice that I am standing on currently? I can't tell.
Wayab? Wayab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wayab, can you hear me? Wayab? So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wayab from answering our calls. Alright, get ready everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too.
Careful. We've got company.
Ah! Great.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Well, he was on the way out anyways, so, I mean...
You killed Malcolm?
Ooh.
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than
Yeah.
worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself.
Hey! He's given some good advice. Thanks, man.
You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Are you the one behind all of this?
The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks
Why is he
captivates
lagging?
like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close.
Oh.
I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter.
Girl, bye.
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
Me. That's what I hear.
Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift
Cheers.
to ordinary people
Thanks.
like you.
This guy's a lunatic.
Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
This guy's messed up. Somebody turn him off.
Kachina.
Shut him down.
Give me your hand.
Plus, the Pyro Archon did lose all of her power, but we're not gonna say that.
I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear.
Let's go!
Because I'm not alone anymore.
True. Anyways.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
Well said. Well
the courage
said.
we have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight.
Well said.
The approval from Paimon. Let's go.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
I wouldn't apologize to him. He doesn't deserve that.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Let's ride. Surf's up.
Bro's easy. Wait, hold on.
Clear the area. Faster. Woohoo!
Right here.
Help.
Amazing.
Oh, scary.
Right here.
Easy. That was a lot of big talk for
We actually
for a weakling. Nice job. Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
True.
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy.
Aw.
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
How cute.
Huh? What's happening?
Is that a true name?
My ancient name is
Oh, ancient
glowing?
name. That's what I meant.
But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
What? What's happening?
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
Oh?
Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right.
He's so tall.
As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play.
Okay.
Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Let's beat him up. I have no idea what's going on. Do you want me to explain? It's, I guess it's not that long of an explanation. I could do a really short one. But only if you're interested.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
So he's like the original holder of the ancient name. Okay.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
So that's why he's so tall.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wyub.
Oh shoot. Don't worry about it. Just funny jumping into this with zero Genshin knowledge. That's so fair. Yeah. It's quite the long story, but it's good, I'll tell you that much.
Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and
Umoja.
save Natlan from its impending doom.
Oh, huge.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan, even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
Fist bump. Oh, that's so cute. What a nice guy, huh? Oh. Is she okay?
What's wrong, Moalani? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew.
Oh, so that's what happens when you fist bump somebody. I never knew.
So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
Oh, dang. Okay.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
Well, there you go.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyub first.
That. I agree. Go, Traveler, go! Okay, but oh. Wait. What? So I'm the only one that can take away the corruption. But what are they doing? That's what I'm wondering. Oh.
Okay, that should be enough. Wyub? Wyub? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
Aw.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer.
Yeah.
I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
She's so cute.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Oh, that's so cute.
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you.
Oh?
Focus
Well, dang.
on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue.
That's crazy.
Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
That'd be wild. Just hearing that straight from the freaking overlord of the land, you know. That's, oh wow. I feel like that was just a big, just like lore nugget that just fell into our laps. It's like, oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Thank you, Wyub.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse.
So, how do we fix it?
Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before,
Yes, ma'am.
Bayab, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
Yeah.
It's the power of the abyss. Quick, we need to run.
Excuse me, what?
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
Oh, perfect. I didn't know there was Sealies down here. Lovely. We have to run! Go! Ah! Okay, stay on the path. I'll keep that in mind.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We
Oh,
need to
crap.
hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
I ran out of stamina. Hate to tell you guys, but... Okay, we're pretty far ahead. We're chilling for now. Just stay on the path.
Quick, through the middle.
Oh gosh. Bro, that was crazy. Completely unexpected.
Come on, faster!
Come on.
We'll never make it!
Yeah. Yeah. This is sick. Go. Ah. Oh, great. Oh. Well, now what? Oh, a new hole. Perfect. I thought she lost all her power. What happened?
You've done well.
She's so
Now come
cool.
home.
She's so awesome. I love the Pyro Archon. Oh my gosh. But also, isn't that giant hole gonna be a problem? I hate to be the one to say it, but...
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
Oh. How did she regain her strength? That's what I was saying.
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
Oh, huge.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
She's strong-willed, what can I say?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
Oh.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Smart.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm completely fine.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm a little bit out of this world.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Alright.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Sweet. Well, yeah, let's go and do that. Bum bum bum. Let us in. Let us in. Oh, that's a throne, not an entrance. The entrance is behind the throne. Of course.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Yeah, where did she put all the stuff?
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Fair.
Thank goodness you made it back.
Oh my
I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Okay. Despite the short stint on the Night Kingdom, Mulan and all the others have some degree of abyssal contamination. But thanks to Chuyu's extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms. Oh, that's good.
Alright, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
Yeah, you could say that.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Yeah, why isn't Paimon affected? Can we talk about that, though? We don't know why, though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
I'd say so, too.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
Oh, how cute. Sibling hope.
All right.
Is what we call it.
There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now.
Yeah.
The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
It's pretty bad down there.
I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Oh, well, that's great.
No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than a year.
That's right.
Dang.
But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Right.
Mulan told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion.
Oh, interesting.
The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today.
The peace.
And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
Yep.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines.
Ooh, those are some exposed ley lines.
Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss.
Well, seems like that calculation was right.
And at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed.
Oh my goodness.
If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
500 years? That's crazy. That's a crazy plan. That's such a long time.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories,
that's accurate.
I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it.
But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
What? Is there something she's not telling us?
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
Oh, maybe if they have the special Archon powers, maybe that helps them live longer. Like Farina!
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time, or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse.
The curse. That's what Farina had, was a
But,
curse.
as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods.
So she just pushed through pure strength of will.
A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished.
Is that her flame?
500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame.
Stop. Wait, Wait, so the flame goes out, she dies. I had so many emotions just go through my brain in that like 3 seconds of realization.
Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
What?
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Oh, so she died, and then she came back to life through the sacred flame. Yes? That was all part of the flame?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one.
Wow. So that's why she was talking about her sister in the past tense. I had a feeling, but I was a little like, I wasn't sure.
If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war.
Oh.
The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500 years ago.
Dang.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
Well, sounds like it.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way.
Each tribe was supposed to have been fully...
The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them.
Oh. Well, that's awkward.
Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Oh.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us.
Grr.
The Abyss may not possess
Stupid
intelligence,
Abyss.
but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines.
But, seems like they need a little push. Some of them, at least.
Currently, Shalonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Wait, from the Children of Echoes? I thought that was... Wait, what? Because isn't Ugh.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gain the memories stored within your name.
That leaves 2 people.
But we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
Isn't Kachina from the Children of Echoes? So is she not the chosen one from her clan? Then? Because that's kind of unfortunate, I think.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
But you have to awaken it from within.
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they don't make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wayab.
Well, okay, we'll see.
I had never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you...
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
I don't even know what the topic is, I'll be honest. I just going along with the dialogue, of course.
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
That.
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom.
Did she sacrifice it all to get us
After all,
back?
I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan.
That's true.
In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
Oh, fuel. Right.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle.
Oh, interesting.
On their own,
okay.
Each item's power is limited. But together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation.
As we've seen.
By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds.
Well, sheesh, okay.
It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
That's unfortunate.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
Welcome back, Dark.
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power.
You were watching Shaun the Sheep with your mom? That's awesome. Yeah, now time for some classic Yashti. That's what we're here for, right?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She had to get rid of all her trinkets. All her memories.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss.
Is it not? Because I feel like we just saw it get completely overwhelmed by the abyss, but maybe that was just me. The Shaun the Sheep movie is so good. Yeah, have I seen it? I think I have. I have to agree. Shaun the Sheep is a good show. Good show. Also, I do like that it's made by the same people who did Wallace and Gromit. That blew my mind when I found that out.
And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster.
Maybe it was a different show that I know, but I think it was them. I don't know if anyone knows what... Yeah, Wallace and Gromit is good as good. Yep. That one's good. It's just the claymation, bro. It's so perfect. The same company, I knew it. And knowledge was up there somewhere.
Besides, When those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival.
Oh, so even if it wasn't to her specifically, it was to a different Archon that existed. Okay. You should check out Chicken Run too, because that's claymation chickens. I feel like I saw that one so long ago, but my brother is obsessed with Chicken Run. Mainly because he likes chicken, and we both watched so much Wallace and Gromit growing up, it was crazy. But yeah, I've heard it's a good show. I don't remember it, but I believe it. We love chickens around here. I agree.
If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
Really? There's a new Wallace and Gromit coming out? Okay. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. That's crazy. I haven't seen that in so long. But me and my brother used to watch so much of it.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all.
True.
If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
Alright, so she's a girl that enjoys partying. You know, I respect that.
Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and
Let's
for
go.
all, Kachina.
Yes! Beat down those haters. Goodness.
Still, now
They
that I know
deserve
the
it.
danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
You gotta celebrate the little victories when you can, you know?
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment.
Paimon in the corner. Just floating in and out.
All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Okie dokie! Oh. Now what is she doing? Meditating. Oh. We are meditating. Okay. Wait, what are we doing? Oh. Well, dang.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from.
Oh, is this her memory with Atea? Maybe?
The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs.
Oh, hey, look! It's all the trinkets she lost. Wait, are those donuts?
I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life.
They did a pirate movie? Really? What's it called? That sounds fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces.
Pirates Band of Misfits. I'll have to check that one out too. That's awesome. They're such a talented thing. I love claymation. It's so fun. Potato, hello! Is this game online or story? It's story. Story game. RPG. You know, the classic, of course.
I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential.
I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
That's funny. Do we just walk through her memories, or... Because that's kind of what it looks like we're doing. What is happening? I don't really know right now. We're just here for the ride.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory.
Oh.
But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence.
Well?
I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
Ooh. Fair enough.
For Natlan.
Is she letting her memories go? Like releasing them into the ether? Fizzling off? Is this a fisherman guy?
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again?
Oh, it's her family.
But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support.
Bruh.
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Honestly, her mom is so pretty. I like her hair a lot.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. No, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
That's crazy.
Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Bro's gonna make me cry. I've been on the verge of tears this whole story. Gosh. Ugh. It's ridiculous. She can go further back in time than that?
I'll come find you one day.
Oh.
I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
Girl, stop.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
Oh, those are all the people that she passed probably on her way to sacrifice herself to become the flame.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight.
instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
Well, here we are.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Oh, wow. Oh, bro. I can't do this game anymore. Oh, goodness. What's up, Dark? Oh, man. So I was very clearly pointing down, but we're going this way. For some reason. And I do not know why. Oh, we're going this way. I love jumping off stairs. Yashi will quickly become your favorite streamer. Heck yeah. Quickly. What do you do outside of streams and games? I go to school, I work, and I program programs. That's pretty much all I do. Outside of streaming and gaming.
Oh no, I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Oh?
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not. She was helpful.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Make sure she wasn't causing trouble.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You can tell us anything if you want. She's nervous.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason.
Okay.
Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So
That's
what you're saying is...
fair. You deliberately provoked her so she'd take that impulse out on you? Oh.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least.
Yeah, it makes her... forces her to blow off all her steam so she doesn't use it when it's a bad time.
Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No, they're siblings. Obviously, that's not how that works.
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your decision.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration.
Will do. Thank you.
Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Okie dokie.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
They're trying to look out for each other in their own way.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
True. And I want my sister back. I'm sure that's what the Traveler's thinking. Because the frickin' Abyss has done something to her, who knows? Bro's got his combs in his hair, bro. I can't get over it. This is certainly one way of dancing to this music.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina! Woohoo!
Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
Oh, she's so cute.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
That's crazy.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
Right.
The fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
Yeah. You should say sorry.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So,
well, yeah.
what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Oh my god.
We got disqualified.
They didn't even get to fight. Dang. That's crazy.
Serves you all right. No sympathy for me.
Their chief is harsh. Dang.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words.
Hold on. Suddenly itchy.
Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back.
Aww.
This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
Well...
They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Aeon-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
She's so little.
Well said.
What a cute baby.
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
Yeah.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
That way, I'll also become a champion coach.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Oh, now we go talk to the Pyro Archon. I want to talk to everyone now.
I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero.
That's true.
If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page. I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
Is he one of the heroes? I don't remember.
I've been through so much all at once. Everything still kind of feels like a dream. Are you still feeling unwell?
Yeah. He is? Were you paying attention there?
All better now. I
mean,
you
it would
bounced
make
back
sense.
pretty quick, so don't worry about me. I bet you guys
No.
must be tired though.
Okay.
Make sure you get some good
what I
rest
figured.
tonight. You gotta recharge so you'll be in the mood to have fun.
Fair. Where's Moalani and, like, literally everyone else? Oh, well... Oh, here they are.
It cost us a lot, but we got Kachina back safely, and that's what matters.
Yes.
There'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days ahead, though. We'll have to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition. That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session to show you the ropes. Interested?
Well, dang.
No thanks.
Yeah, Paimon's gotta fight with us. Oh.
Now, at previous victory feasts,
Oh.
you'd always find me in the crowd singing and dancing. But after what I found out today, it's too much. I'm still trying to process it.
That's valid, I think.
It does feel weird seeing you so out of sorts.
Natlan's fall isn't set in stone though, right? It's important to try and enjoy moments like this when they come along.
Is this another pearl of wisdom based on your adventuring experience?
Who's to say?
Well, Paimon agrees with the Traveler. Everyone's come together to celebrate Kachina's achievements. That's gotta be a first.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Kachina looks really happy. And now I'm being the moody one. Enough doom and gloom. Time to shake it off.
Yeah! Party! I love how everyone's like jamming out and then those two are just standing there.
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves. I raise my glass to you.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, my sister's already gone back to our tribe. She has patients to treat.
That's fair.
Oh, we actually ran into her on the way here and, well, Paimon just thinks she really cares about you.
Smooth, Paimon. Smooth.
Yeah. I'm planning on visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss
Sure
has
they
likely
will.
sensed your arrival in Natlan by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
Well, thanks. It would make sense they'd know.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
That looks a little sus, but maybe that's just me.
No, that's Paimon's favorite.
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Isn't your plan a little convoluted? Why didn't you get the heroes of the past to join you in this age?
Because they had their own lives to live.
Yeah, that's fair.
The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel.
Yeah.
You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous.
Yeah.
I couldn't make them shoulder that
That's
burden
fair.
with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them.
True.
Or, of course, without me.
Hmm.
But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
That's fair. Instead of abandoning it for all the people in the future to deal with.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives.
That's so unfortunate. Can you help me with this crossword? I can try. What is it?
From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist.
What's the question, and then how many letters is it? That's the information I need. Word shortened to its middle letter in texts. Is there any other letters that you know of? Or is it just... Or do you not know any of them? Word shortened to its middle letter in texts. The last letter is E? A word that's shortened to its middle letter in texts. think about it, but I have no idea.
She
As of
played
right
an
now.
instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore.
Oh, that's so sad.
Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
My mom and I don't know either. That's so fair. Yeah, that sounds... I mean, one that I can think of that I use is though, THO, but that's not... That doesn't end in an E. So if that's the life you had to leave behind...
You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss.
Yeah.
I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's actually what I wanted to ask. If you're already aware of fate...
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important.
If you figure it out, let me know. But as of right now, I have no clue. I'll keep thinking about it, though.
Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle.
Yeah! We'll keep pushing.
This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Oh, shoot! It's blank RE? I mean, my brain immediately just fills it with an A, like R, but that's definitely... Wait. Maybe it isn't maybe it is A-R-E. Hold on, wait. I think that's right. I think that's the answer. I think we figured it out. Because R can also be just written as the letter R, which is the middle letter in the word. Huge.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0.
Yes, it's the G! Yeah, the G, that's me, right? I'm the G? R. Yeah. Is that the answer? Did I get it right? Am I smart? Am I smart? That's crazy. I didn't know that ancient names could just be made. I mean, it makes sense, but... Dang.
Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come.
Well, there you go.
The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still. Take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
Let's go! You don't have to promise me anything. I just want to help out the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name.
Isn't she the one? Wait. Yeah, isn't... Oh, excuse me. Isn't she the one from the Children of Echoes who's their hero?
We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Let's go.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Oh no, they know! Who's the rat? Who's the rat?
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now.
Respect. Honestly, respect.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to.
My mom is here and sometimes has questions about streamers. She watching me? Hi, Dark's mom. Is she in our time zone? Am I? I don't know. I don't know what your time zone is. That's funny. My mom could be... I couldn't be less interested in streamers. Eastern? Okay, yeah, definitely not. I'm opposite. Western.
You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
Let's get Yas Mom in here. She's appeared a couple of times just to like go back over there and plug something in, but maybe one day. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be.
Who is this?
You
I need to know.
heard something from here, didn't you?
Eh? Who is he talking to? I need to know now. Well, anyways. I guess that's that, right? Let's go! We got all of our fun little primo gems. How many more wishes do we have now? Oh, they're treating us too well. Look at how rich I am. I'm so rich. Oh, and we get these. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? Oh man. These quests have been just getting longer and longer, I swear. Ooh. Like, it's 8 hours, bro. That's crazy. Alright.
I got a new letter from an informant.
That was really loud, sorry.
Situation's changed again.
Alright. No, thank you. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm done. I'm pooped. I'm ready to get out of here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys at least enjoyed a little bit. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday with Wind Waker. Yeah, night full yesterday. Yep, it's pretty dark outside, I'll tell you that much. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Bye bye. Bye.